Welcome to Steffon's soundtrack series, where I give detailed insight and sometimes personal anecdotes on how a particular song impacted my life. Today's song is Question Mark by MF Doom featuring Curious. On the last day of 2020, in a year filled with mystery about what the future of our society will be, it was announced that we had lost the most mysterious man in hip hop, MF Doom, earlier in 2020. MF Doom, through his many aliases and forms, spreaded his creativity, which in turn impacted and inspired artists and fans for 2+ decades. In the midst of his work, he created one of my personal favorite albums, Operation Doomsday. With his debut solo album, Operation Doomsday, MF Doom made his rap career sort of a character of its own, basing it off of clips of Dr. Doom that would fit the character narrative, but at the same time, parallel his own life. Operation Doomsday was top tier creativity between the clips, the deeply layered lyrics, and unorthodox production. I don't think I've ever done so much research on the meaning of lyrics because there was that much depth to them. His first rap return since the death of his brother, you can feel the pain in this album, understanding why during the stretch between his brother's death and this album, he had become somewhat of a recluse. One song with that depth that explains this is Question Mark, featuring close collaborator Curious. This song is heavily dealing with the close personal loss of his brother. This song impacted me in the way of feeling empathy. The first verse deals with some of the pitfalls and some of the bright points of life in a traditional Doom way, with complex bars that sound good, but you will need to read to obtain the full scope of the concepts. The focus here will be MF Doom's last verse, which is a heartfelt dedication to his brother Subrock, who passed away in 1993. The first line of the last verse holds new meaning to me. As Doom goes, by candlelight my hand will write these rhymes till I'm burnt out. To me, I can now interpret it as Doom was a dope MC until the end, until there was no more rhymes to be written. This verse heavily leans on reflection, which I can identify with because even at my age of 25, I am constantly looking back and evaluating my life so far. The second half of this verse is where Doom recounts the memories of his time spent with his brother. Like Doom's line, like my twin brother, we did everything together. Even though not physically twins, but twins in spirit, he goes on to talk about things that link them, including their love of clothes and fashion, copping Bally's, which was a popular shoe during his formative years, and Cazal glasses. The line that really strikes me is when Doom expresses, truly the illest dynamic duo on the whole block. This line hits me so hard because I have someone in my life who I feel is that close to me. I feel like my mother and I are, as Doom puts it, a dynamic duo because we have and will continue to have so many experiences, some good, some bad, but together. While the whole Question Mark song is great, that last verse by MF Doom has always touched my spirit and now holds a newfound weight as he has went on to unite with his brother once again. Rest in paradise to Daniel Dumile, aka MF Doom. Thank you for listening to Steffon's soundtrack series. I am Steffon GH, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SteffonGH. That's STEFFONGH, where you can follow this series and find links to even more content.